Hi, this is Charlie from Path of the Bee. Today is Sunday. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you moms. So one thing I want to talk about today is that it's been really ridiculous weather. A few minutes ago, the snow was driving sideways. You could hardly see across the prairie here. And now we got a little break. The sun's out. It's kind of nice. Temperature's really cold though. It's about 35 degrees. I don't know if I'll be able to get into the colonies today. The bees are flying around, so maybe I'll take a chance. If we get a little bit warmer temperatures and just a little bit less risk of precip, I may do that. I did want to talk about bees and temperature. The rule of thumb is that bees won't fly unless it's above 50 degrees. And today, like I said, it's cold. It's 35. Well, I mean, as that storm blew through, it was 35. We're probably closing in on 40 degrees now, and the bees are flying. So I think it has more to do with how much actual radiant heat is coming from the sun, as far as actual what the thermometer says ambient temperature. I've seen bees fly frequently at 40 degrees on the thermometer, but if it's got to be nice and sunny, they'll be out. And I can hear them out today buzzing around. Not as active as it would be on a warm 55 or 60 degree day, obviously, but you know, they're out there doing what they can do. I generally don't like to get into my colonies unless the temperature is up around 50 degrees or warmer. I may risk it today. It all depends. Like I said, if I get some nicer temperatures coming in this afternoon. Wow, whacked me right in the ear. If I get some nicer temperatures coming in this afternoon, I'll go ahead and definitely inspect. We've got those 2 colonies that we added the frames of eggs and early larvae in last time that we were in them, which was 2 weeks ago. So that's 14 days. It should be time that will definitely tell me that either the original queen made it and is doing good, or we had to make an emergency queen, and we'll see how that all boils out. So I'd like to get in and look, but if it's a bad weather, we'll go ahead and wait until next Sunday to get in there and look, which would be 21 days. I don't want to do a whole bunch of digging around right now. It would be right about the time that the queen should be hatching, so the least amount of disturbance in there, the better. And I'm just hoping that over these next few days that we get some nice days flying, so that, you know, that we can form up a drone congregation area and get those queens mated if they in fact had to make emergency cells. So we'll get in there and look a little better. Like I said, hopefully I can poke around a little bit later today. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so it's warmed up just a little bit and the bees are buzzing around pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and at least just check in here. I want to see how well the bees have climbed up into these supers that we put on 2 weeks ago, and you know, see how well they're utilizing that feed, and maybe even, you know, converting some of it into a brood nest. So all right, give them a little bit of smoke here. Let that settle in. Oh, big old ugly cloud coming. I gotta have to make this pretty quick. Oh boy, look at that. Bees have moved in here nicely. Okay. Well, they're ugly. You can tell the weather's bad. They're pinging me pretty hard. You new beekeepers wanting to know when to use smoke, use it every day, every time you're in them. Especially if there's any kind of marginal weather, chance of rain, a chance of being too cold to possibly be in for your area. anytime that the bees would potentially be unhappy or disturbed by you getting in there, put some smoke in there. It's just a way to cover your rear. Okay, so on that frame already, they're cleaning the honey out of the inside of that, preparing it for some brood. I'll go in one more and we'll take a look at what that looks like. I've got this box stuck down to the lower one really well already. This frame is really light. Let's take a look, see what it looks like. Plumb full of larvae. This frame is plumb full of larvae. Of course I can't see what you can see, if you can tell in those or not. This colony's already expanded up into this top box. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna make, from that information, I'm gonna make plans. You know, actually, because those top boxes were relatively full when I put them on there, and we're in, you know, we've got a profound amount of brood stuffed in that top box already in the center in 2 weeks. I'm gonna go ahead and plan on putting on queen excluders and honey supers on next Sunday. That will be my project. So that's what direction we're gonna go from there. And I'm glad I found this few minutes opportunity to get in there and take a peek. We'll go ahead and wait to look at the two questionable colonies until next Sunday. And so that's going to be it for this video vlog. Thanks for joining me today on the 8th of May. Happy Mother's Day.